I'm not leaving you guys online. Chelsea's just going home for the day. She's leaving me to do Facebook and YouTube Live all by my lonesome. Bye, Chelsea. Have a good weekend. I won't be sad. There's new fun things here, and I'm going to talk about them without you.
Okay. Bye. There's super fun things.
There's so many super fun things.
Maybe like something that would be super summery.
Yes. Hello, welcome. It's Friday, June 16th. We're here at my sewing room. I'm Leah. I'm all by my lonesome today. My usual partner in crime has run away for the weekend. But she got all sorts of things prepped and ready for me to talk about today. And it's kind of a big news day here. So no sewing live, but I get to talk about all sorts of really cool stuff that's going to happen really soon. So I hope you're sitting down. I hope you're ready. Big announcements today. First of which is we've been a Tuffet Source official dealer for quite some time, and it's been a little while since we've had Tuffet classes. And you may be asking, what is a Tuffet? A Tuffet is what Little Miss Muffet sat upon, and it is a real thing. So Tuffet Source makes fabulous patterns for Tuffets, and these are proper upholstered pieces of furniture. So you're able to use pretty much whatever fabric you want. You can start with quilting cotton or something else, but we've had a fair number of people succeed very happily with quilting cotton. And then you get to use all the proper interfacings and upholstery foam and a proper upholstery wood. We'll talk more about that next week. But our Tuffet order came in, and we're going to have Tuffet classes back on our schedule in the very near future. So lots of different ways of few different patterns. Again, we'll talk more about these next week. But one of the options in here is a Tuffet in a day, which you could use like a border type print of fabric for. And when I saw this pattern and I saw the new fabric I had in behind me, I started drooling and the wheels were started turning. So I'm pretty sure that I need a fabulous night sky space Tuffet in my house. My husband doesn't know it yet, but we totally do. Because that would be stellar. Fabric is called Hidden Universe, and then there's some lovely coordinates to go with it. But yeah, new fabric. We've had stacks and stacks and stacks of new fabric come in over the last week. So we're going to have new fabric back in behind us every day for probably another week and a half to plow through all the collections and before they get out on the floor for sale. But yeah, stay tuned. Lots of new fabric coming, which is very exciting. Class calendar for the summer has all sorts of great things on it, including a guest educator coming from Australia. Her name is Deborah Louie, and she's teaching walking foot quilting, free motion quilting, and decorative stitch work in a class called Stitch Mandalas. So there's early bird pricing on those classes, which is awesome. And then you can get signed up and come and learn something for a couple days from someone who doesn't get to visit Canada very often because it's a very long ways to go. And we also have some smaller placemat classes, and lots of our Christmas fabric has started arriving, so it's a good time to start your Christmas projects. We've got a tree skirt class, a couple serger classes, and a bunch of new owners classes scheduled through the summer. So there's tons of things. Pick and choose what's going to work in your schedule, but more details can be found on our website at mysewingroom.ca. So that's the big overall picture. New fabric, Tuffets, all those good things. And then the thing I actually get to talk about today. There's another thing. We had a brother sale start yesterday. Brother Summer Savings. Currently all the things have almost the same name, which is going to throw me off. But Brother Summer Savings, there's a whole bunch of machines on sale. If you check out our social media today, Facebook and Instagram specifically, there's as many brothers as I could fit in a car. As many brother machines as I could fit in a car. In a little video clip, so share that out if anybody wants to laugh. But yeah, brother sale started yesterday. goes till the end of the month. We have a Bernina long arm sale that is valid until June 18th, which is Sunday, but we're not open on Sundays. So you should probably come in tomorrow if that's what you're after. Okay. Now the last really big thing I'm going to announce, big deal, is going out in the e-news tonight with all the details. But we know that lots of people aren't thinking about sewing and making things during the summer. They're maybe out in the garden, hanging out with grandkids, hanging out with kids, traveling, all those good things. But we still like to see you guys through the summer. So we're put together a fabulous program that's going to run for 12 weeks and starts July 3rd. And it is called Super Summer Savings. If you've been a customer with us for a while, this may feel familiar. We've done similar things in the past. But we've got 12 weeks of promos and great offers for you guys. And they cover all sorts of different departments in the store. So don't panic if there's some that aren't right up your alley or don't apply to you. Not a big deal. But you can take advantage of the ones that make sense to you. And what we're doing with this is everybody who's shopping will get their own version of this, and the actual version has a spot on the back to put your customer rewards, your customer sticker, so we know who it belongs to. And then if you shop in all these weeks for the promo item that is available that week, and you get 8 stamps over the 12 weeks, you're going to be eligible to go into a draw that we're going to do October 3rd. And that will be for in-store gift card. So you get to save money all summer long and potentially go on a draw and win an in-store gift card. So I'm super excited about this. It's been really fun to put it together. And some of these are going to work great even if you're not in town, so don't panic. You're like, but I'm away the week that this thing is happening. Don't panic. We're setting as much of it up to work on the web as we can, and you'll be eligible through shopping on the website as well at mysewingroom.ca, as well as coming in store. And if you stumble across this video in the second week of September and you've missed most of the 12 weeks and there's no way you'll be eligible for the draw, not a big deal. The sales still apply. So this is going to be fantastic for all of you that want to save a few pennies and have your eyes on something. And you get all the information right now so you can start planning your summer around the things that you know you're going to be after. So I can tell you right away that we just restocked more fabric into our clearance department in the last couple days, and we've got an additional 50% off our clearance department in our first week there. So more fabric just went in there, and another 50% off would be like 75% off regular price, which is fabulous. And it doesn't only apply to the fabric in that clearance department, it'll apply to everything in the clearance department. And there's patterns, and there's a couple kits in the clearance department sometimes, and there's some books in the clearance department, there's some thread in the clearance department. So an additional 50% off the clearance department. The week of Stampede, like the main week of Stampede, we have 40% off all quilting cottons. I don't know about you, but that is a price I like to pay. Is 40% off. Patterns. So you can eye up ahead and do the math on your fabric, figure out which pattern you're going to buy the following week. And then if you're like me and you get quilts most of the way done, but not quite all the way done, fourth week is 20% off quilting services. So if you're like me and you get your quilt's nearly done, but you struggle at that final stage of actually, clearing enough space in your room to baste your quilt together and keeping your cat off your quilt long enough to quilt it, come in and get 20% off your long arm services. Headed into the end of July and early August, we'll do 50% off all regular priced remnants. So When we get near the end of a bolt, when we have less than a meter of fabric left on a bolt, it doesn't always roll back on the bolt very nicely and stay on the bolt. So usually we just turn that into a remnant. We bundle it in a little bundle that's easy to pick up and take with you. So 50% off the remnants. We have a phenomenal selection of fashion fabrics and knits and denim and some rayons and some wool by the meter. There's a whole bunch of really cool fabrics that fall into our fashion fabric. They'll be 40% off for a week. If you've bought all this fabric and all these patterns, you might need some thread. So then you come back that week of August 14th to 20th and get thread at 30% off. Doesn't this sound like you can just build your whole fall sewing season with money saved? I think it's great. And then I know personally, I love to embroider everything I can embroider. So that August 21st to 27th, any of our OESD embroidery design CDs that are priced under $100 will be up to 80% off. So right across the board, they will all be $20 for that week. So if you've been eyeing up that $99 OESD design, it'll be $20. But you could have bought the thread the week before to go with that design. Plan ahead. Come last week of September and into that early part of September, it might be cooling off. We'll probably have had a frost warning or two, and I will be way more excited about flannel than I am when it's 30 above. 50% off regular price flannel. So if you're wanting to make rag quilts for the fall, or pajama pants for Christmas gifts, you'll come get your flannel then. I like to read, so books are going to be 40% off in September for that 1 week. And then you may have noticed we make a ton of quilt kits here in house, and sometimes it's just nice to get them into your hands if you've been eyeing one up but you haven't pulled the trigger yet. They'll be 30% off in week 11, and then week 12 takes us near middle end of September, and it'll be 20% off Bernina, Brother, and Handy Quilter accessories. So Bernina often has accessories on sale somewhat, like the foot of the month, but Brother doesn't very often, and neither does Handy Quilter. So that'll be a great week to keep track of. So you can start reading through this now, start making your wish list and drafting out how you want to shop all summer. And then if there's weeks that you're not going to be in town, don't panic. Shop online and you'll still qualify for your little stamp on your card and still be able to get into that draw for an in-star gift card we're going to do the draw in early October. So next big announcement. Like I said, today is only big announcements and exciting things. Just pre-COVID, we were going to be the very last Canadian stop for Helen Godden, who is a quilter from Australia. She's a handy quilter educator. She was scheduled to come to our store, and right as the borders started locking down, she had to pull the plug on her visit with us. So it was pretty devastating around here because we'd spent a lot of time prepping for that, and all the machines were here. We were ready to go, and then the world went doop, no more anything anywhere, and she had to skedaddle back to Australia. Otherwise she probably would have had to live in Anne's house for the next 3 years while we waited for borders to open up. So Helen Godden is coming back. We have her scheduled October 3rd to 5th. Class info for those dates should be coming out in the very near future. We just had a couple other things that had to happen first, like summer savings and Deborah Louis. So we will be doing the draw for our gift card winner for the Super Summer Savings thing during our Helen Godden event. So lots of opportunities for you guys to play along and participate. And I like a gift card to my favorite store. Not gonna lie. If I could skirt the rules and enter my own name in here, I probably would. However, helped write the rules, and I'm pretty sure it says staff participation is not allowed, so better chance for all of you to win. Pretty exciting, right? If you have questions, just the base info is going out in the e-news today, so make sure you are signed up for our e-news. More details will be coming on all of the above things, Tuffets, Helen Godden, Super Summer Savings. They will all be coming out in due time, but you can start viewing the coupon already, and we'll have them ready to start picking up here in the store probably next week, so you can start getting your coupons and making your notes, being ready for a summer of fabulousness. So if you have more questions or you want to reach out and make sure that you're ready to rock and roll, I would get on our website, start cruising. Tyler's been making a few changes today, and things might not be quite where they were a couple days ago, but don't worry, they're going to settle down in another day or two, and we will be ready to rock and roll with all of this for the summer. And in my head, it's already summer, but it's not technically summer yet, so sneak peek at summer. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me this week. You guys will have a very fun week next week, because I know there's some scheming going on in the background today for content. Sandy's involved. Pretty sure it's going to be wacky in the next 2 weeks, once or twice, or more than normal. But yeah, reach out if you have questions or you want to fly in to join us, even if you're not close by. We're happy to give you hotel recommendations if you're wanting to come for any of the guest instructors we have coming and you're not right local to Calgary. We have places you could stay and then you can come join us. So thank you so much. Happy summer. I look forward to seeing what everybody's thinking for their classes on Tuffets and make all the things. Happy sewing, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. Oh, and happy Father's Day. Do something nice for the gentleman in your life. I found beer that said dad beer. And happy Father's Day. Find something nice for a gentleman in your life, even if it's not, your father, brother, uncle, respected family friend, whoever